Today we are going to demonstrate the operation of the Lidix discriminator counter sorter. This particular machine not only detects for suspect counterfeits, however it can also check for the denomination of bills, which is very handy in filtering out incorrect denominations in a stack or sorting your money. This particular unit is programmed for several different modes. Right now it is in the single mode. By pressing the mode button, we can cycle through to a pre-sort mode, a count mode, and a mixed mode. We will start our demonstration today in the single mode. In single mode, we are looking to count a single denomination. What the machine will do is it will detect whatever denomination is on the bottom, the first bill that is drawn off of a stack, and it will proceed going through the stack, counting those that meet the criteria, and it will reject into a second pocket those that are not of that denomination or are suspect counterfeits. In this case, we are just counting singles. I will put an entire stack on the machine. And in this case, we had 50 valid bills. And the red light here tells us that we have some notes in the reject pocket. In pulling those out, these are not suspect counterfeits. This is authentic currency. However, we had a 20 and a 50 mixed in with our stack of singles, which got rejected out, filtered out. The next thing I would like to demonstrate in our single mode is batch counting. The batch button up here will cycle us through preset batches, and as we cycle through, it'll show how many pieces will be in the batch. As I press this, it starts out at 100, drops down to 50, then 25. For purposes of this demonstration, we will go with 20. Every 20 notes, the machine will pause and allow me to pull off that stack. We have 20 notes. While I take that away and band it, it'll count the next 20. And it'll continue to do so until the input hopper is empty. In this case, we only had 10 notes at the final, so that would have to be set aside and put into another batch, or we could have added more notes until it increased up to 20. Another nice feature of a discriminator counter sorter is the ability to sort. Here we have a mixed stack of bills. Let's say we want to sort this out by denomination. We put the machine in single count mode. It will identify what the first bill is coming off the machine, and it'll put only that denomination into the bottom hopper. All other notes and suspect counterfeits will be kicked out into the reject pocket. In this case, a single dollar bill will be our first bill. So now we know we have a stack of 15 singles. By taking that and dropping it back on, whatever denomination is on the bottom will be separated out. So we have our 20s are all sorted out. Again, dropping the stack on. We now have our 50s sorted out, and our last note is an authentic $5 bill. The next mode I'm going to demonstrate is the mixed mode. In mixed mode, our display shows denominations of 1s, 2s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. It will tell us how many notes of each denomination are in there and the dollar value of that count. It'll tell us the total number of notes and the total dollar value of a stack. I'm going to put a stack of mixed notes on this machine. It doesn't matter if they're face up, upside down, right side up, or not. You can see in this particular stack we have 20 notes with a total value of $198. By removing that, I'm sorry, I still had on the batch counting for 20 pieces, and so it stopped after 20 pieces. Let's do that again. We're going to turn off our batch counts by clearing out the bottom left-hand corner of our display, putting our notes on top. Now we had 22 notes for a total value of $200. These are mixed notes. We have singles, 20s, 50s, 5s, and we had a single reject. This is a Canadian $20 bill, which did not meet the counterfeit criteria, and so it was kicked out as a suspect counterfeit. Now we can see from our display we had 15 singles, 0 $2 bills, 1 $5 bill, 0 $10 bills, 4 $20 bills, 2 $50 bills, and no 100s. By pressing the print button, if you have the accompanying printer, you can print out a receipt with all of that information right on it. This can go onto the money, get clipped, and put into a drawer so that it can be later sorted when your teller lines are not quite as busy. The pre-sort mode is very similar to the mix mode. It is very useful in counting out drawers. And the count mode is a straight counting mode. It runs at the highest speed. It's when you have a known single denomination, you know that there are no counterfeits in it, and you just strictly want to get a quick count of the bills. That is good for verifying money coming in from the feds. That concludes our demo.